Hey, what's up guys? Tikash here. Welcome back to my channel where it's all horror all the time. So I found myself awake at a stupid hour. Couldn't get back to sleep, so I thought, what the hell? Why not see if I can make some more progress in the sinking city? Kind of wondering where to go from here, though, because it turns out that doing optional cases isn't really a viable strategy to stock up on extra items. Yeah, so let's try and focus on the main case for the time being. Obviously, there's gonna be some combat down the road. I'm just hoping that wherever this takes us is gonna have a few lockers and cabinets with some ammo lying about before shit hits the fan. So, where we need to go is Western Advent, Vinland Avenue, south of University Street. So that's Western Advent. Right. No quick travel spots from the looks of it. Oh well. Actually, I'd go so far as to say this is my biggest peeve with the game so far. Just getting around can get to be a bit of a chore. Don't suppose there's anything useful or interesting on the way there. So where are we? Ammo-wise, still doing pretty poorly, I see. What's even more worrisome is the complete lack of first aid kits. Not exactly happy about that. Just gotta try and make do with what we got, I guess. Hang on, that looks a lot like ammunition for a Tommy gun or the like, which I don't even have. Let's make sure everything is locked and loaded. Yeah, I think I pretty much have to start getting accustomed to using Molotovs and grenades. Luckily, I'm all stocked up on those. Yep, looks like it's about that time again. Ha! Well, that's one way to get rid of him, I suppose. Whoop. Right, well that went okay. And yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Don't want to get too close to the blast now. Oi. Nope, 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 nope. Huh. Well, let's just hope that whatever we find upstairs is gonna be just as cooperative. Still can't make any first aids. Still can't make any first aid kits, though. Which, I'm not happy about. Right, so nowhere left to go but up, it seems. Right, now we're getting somewhere. That's one first aid kit, at least. Where are they coming from behind now? That can't be all of them. Why do I have an hunch another one of those big fuckers is gonna show up?
One precise strike. He died almost instantly.
Key evidence collected. What else is there?
One precise strike. He died almost instantly.
And then there's the seal itself, obviously. E. Bryan membership card. This card certifies that E. Bryan was a member in good standing of the Oakman Photo Club. He joined after the flood. Not sure why that's not showing up as a clue. Ah, right, knowledge points. So what was that I was saying earlier? Right, so we can already fashion ammunition a bit more efficiently. So I'm guessing the choice is either increase damage or upgrade just how much of it we can carry at a time. Well, either way, both those avenues. Start out with this one, hard-boiled detective. Keep an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage with the pistol. Chance 10%. Not great, but hey. An extra bullet is an extra bullet, I suppose. Well, let's just hope they're not gonna throw anything too wacky at us on the way back downstairs. Because that would just be a dick move, really. And still, no quick travel phone booths either. Right, yeah. So I'm wondering if that machine gun ammunition I found earlier, if that means we're close to unlocking a new weapon. Which apparently you can only do by completing main quests. Still not sure why that note isn't showing up. I hope that's not gonna bite us in the ass. Once I try and put things together. Photo club, I'm guessing occupation for all intents and purposes. Well, Advent was his place of residence. I'm not sure what that says about the photo club, though. So would that count as an enterprise, maybe? Huh. Oh yeah, no, that's right. That's right. I recovered the seal already. My bad. Slipped my mind. You know, it's only a major plot point, you know. Yeah, you know what? With that note about the photo club gone, guess there really isn't much to do right now, except meet up with Van den Berg. Thing is, I cannot for the life of me remember where his theater is. That is, if I visited that already in the first place at all. Crown Theater. Guess that must be it. Yeah, I'm just wondering what the point of that note was, if it's not something that we can pull up anymore. Okay, so straight across, pretty much. Yeah, I'm guessing those markings mean combat zone up ahead. Well, that and the big-ass barricade, obviously.
The door won't budge.
Are you kidding me right now? Wait, hang on. Is that real? Damn, turns out it is. Oh, that's an enemy too. I thought it was a panicked citizen for a moment there. Why, you little... Oh, come on, guys. Is it just me, or are these upright walking things getting tougher? Ah, so not only did I find a first aid kit, but I can actually craft another one as well. Could sure do with a bit more gunpowder by now, though. No such luck.
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad.
Yep, we're on a roll here. Oh, come on, guy. Really, you're gonna make me shoot it off? With what little ammo I've got left? Really? Damn.
38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
Alright, so are we being framed now? Is that it?
3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death. It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain.
Dude, don't be doing that. Put it down. Put it down. There you go.
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
Yep. Totally being framed.
Repeat the verse after me. Naya ilya ogn glui hastor fatharanek ungibunma.
Yeah, I bet that took a few tries. So wait, hang on. Ah, so the medical supplies. That's exhibit number 1, apparently. So then, what's the third for?
The Bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Right, so that's not going anywhere. Alright, so let me see if I can circumvent this reconstruction thing for the time being. I was gonna go try and check out what's going on upstairs.
Step right
but hey,
in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine. Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine. Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
and then obviously this guy called, giving the police what should pass as my
Police?
description.
Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police. Le Philosophe Inconu, selection of maxims and aphorisms. Year de la Lande, repercussions and reflections. For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other. Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even. And added to an even makes it odd. As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death.
Right, so this is all not directly related to the case. Which means I still have not quite exhausted this crime scene. We've been over this though. Casings too.
It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain.
Hang on. Nah.
3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death.
damn it, game. Why you gotta be like this?
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
So what have we got so far? The murderer was definitely pressured and man was forced to assassinate Van den Berg to keep his wife safe. Not sure where he'd get that from, but okay.
.38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using.
Wait, hang on. Can we actually reach that? No, not from the looks of it. Maybe climb? Nope. Right, so this is starting to tick me off just a little bit. Well, that sucks. So there was a second man. How are we supposed to track him down, though?
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Shame I didn't bring my fingerprint dusting kit. Maybe he left something in the chair? Like a wallet or something?
Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogun glui has
No way to skip through it seems. God, would you please stop doing that? Maybe he left something in the alley on his way out. Because if not... I'm kind of stumped, really.
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck.
Wait, did I just trigger a
Stop right
cutscene?
here. Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
I knew it.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
Really? Is that what goes for clear evidence nowadays? I hope we get to revisit that theater somewhere down the line, because I managed to collect the key evidence, but not all of it. Murder accusation, great. I've been charged by the police for the suspected murder of Johannes van den Berg. I did not commit the crime, but there's a witness against me. The killer used a gun identical to mine and was wearing a hat similar to my own. I must learn who framed me and why to expose the truth. Otherwise the police will lock me up. Just wondering exactly how much we can do from here.
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Oh, haha. I do seem to remember that guy. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor? To what do I owe the pleasure?
You have an excellent memory, Reed.
Oh yeah, that was the soup
name's
kitchen
Frank.
guy, right?
Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
Oh?
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
Huh.
I must confess I'm pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
Ha, the plot thickens. Dum dum dum. So, no, wait. That's the theater. Key evidence. Collected. Looks like we can actually go back there at some point. Because now I'm just curious as hell what it is that I missed out on. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot that can be done here. Without any new clues, that is. Wait, hang on. Let's see just what they've reported about this so far. Let's go with victims first. Instruments of crime, that's what they're trying to nail me with. Oh wow, that's a lot. Investigate this, to whom it may concern. There is conspiracy brewing in this city. It's the Fishman. I know you couldn't confirm my previous reports, but this time is different. They're taking over. Their rancid underwater gold has been surfacing around the city. Soon they will have enough to buy out everybody. Your institution must investigate this. I took the initiative and performed a preliminary investigation. Yes, I know I don't have a license, which is exactly why I need somebody who does. I'm sending you the first batch of my notes. More notes will follow as I carry on with my research. The conspiracy is real. The Fishman. The Fishman. Regards. Sims. Wow, is that like a bunch of... Yeah, that's a bunch of clues I just picked up for a side case.
better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun. People like you are best kept in jail, if not the asylum.
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
These are all kind of odd replies.
If I were you, I'd be careful how you speak to me. Just a few words to a few important people and you're out of a job. Keep that in mind.
I ain't impressed by your connections, Reed. Take 'em away, and you're nobody. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail.
Yeah, not really the kind of card I wanted to play, but it was worth trying to get him to pipe down a bit, maybe. So where was that Carpenter mansion again, or manor, should I say, maybe? Huh. Starting to feel like these quick travel points aren't necessarily evenly spaced out. So, if my memory serves me correctly, which it rarely does, I want to say Mr. Carpenter is the disfigured veteran. Eh? Why did that come out all wrong? A veteran. And there's our guy.
Don't you have work to do?
Well, look who's talking, Mr. Smokebreak.
Mr. Carpenter, glad to see you in good health.
Yeah, I'm glad too, kid. It was hard to make it here in one piece.
Ah, wait, it's this guy.
I never expected this from my own son.
I'm sorry for that.
Never mind. Nothing wine, women, and song can't fix. I'm still going strong, kid, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how he took care of that whole situation, but now might not be the best time to be bringing that up.
I wanted to thank you for bailing me out of jail. That was very helpful.
Yeah, sure, kid. But you must understand that your freedom ain't yet insured. They still have a witness against you. Milton Pierce. I can make sure the police swallow whatever I feed them. But I need some morsels to offer. You get me, kid?
You need evidence of my innocence.
Find the one to blame and let my taskmaster know. Old Brutus will do the rest.
Well, at least now we've got a name to go
Who is
by.
this Milton Pierce?
Another rich rascal running for mayor. Nothing special. Just your typical Reed Heights scum.
Do you know where I can find him?
No idea, kid. From what I've seen in newspaper interviews, he's all over this town.
Well, damn.
I didn't see Graham here. What happened to him?
I had to ensure my own survival, kid. I don't think you want to know more than that.
That's fair.
Thank you. I should go.
Wait a second, kid. Take this. It's a fine tool for sticky situations.
Is it the Tommy
Make
gun?
good
Is he
use
gonna
of it.
give us a Tommy gun?
Thanks.
Yeah. Watch yourself, kid.
He totally gave us the Tommy gun. Right on. I mean, given how piss poor my aiming skills are, I'll take quantity over quality any day. Problem is, if he doesn't know where this guy is at, then who does? That's actually quite a lot to go by. Lives somewhere in Reed Heights and is currently running for mayor. He had an interview in a newspaper recently. Right on. And who might you be?
How you doing, handsome?
Yeah, might not be the best time to ask me that. So, newspaper, where was it again? I want to say that's the library. There we are. Convenient. Quick travel location too. Ah, there we go.
Stay safe.
Right, okay. So, Reed Heights. Currently running for mayor, so that would be after the flood. officials, maybe? Yes, technically, not just yet, but hey, here we are. Pierce's interview. Today, our correspondent had the chance to roam the beautiful alleyways of Eastern Reed Heights, all for the sake of interviewing one of the most promising political figures in Oakmont. Pierce's property, an apartment building tucked away on Museum Avenue between Communion Road and Hullock Street, is definitely a grand sight. But Mr. Pierce takes pains to assure us he is in touch with the needs of the humble man, meeting regularly with community leaders. Right, so that's Museum between Communion and Hullock, or however you're supposed to pronounce that. Oh, that's quite a bit of ground to cover. So, University Street. Ah. Museum. Right, gotta be somewhere around here. So, here's hoping that Tommy gun is gonna see us through. Should, push come to shove. Well, that was disappointing.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and double check that, location. It's on Museum Avenue between Communion and Hullock. Right on. No glyphs or markings or anything? Little, ammunition, maybe? Yep, yep. Nope, no such luck. Of course there wouldn't be. Hang on, let me see if I can scale this wall real quick. Just to see what's on the other side. Nah. and there's guys going at it in the middle of the street yet again. This town, man. Bingo. Right, so
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally.
what? Oh, that was some bullshit. Like, even my aim is not that bad.
He must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
Milton, my earnest friend, it's been a while since we last met, and I wish to remind you that my door is always open for you to pay me a visit. How about we finally hold that seance we've been talking about for so long? I expect to see you at the Crown Theater soon. Warmly yours, Johannes. Define irony.
Someone got changed here in a hurry.
Yeah, to look a bit more like yours truly. Letter from Throckmorton. Dear Mr. Pierce, despite all the differences we might have had in the past, I can't but admit that today I see you as one of the most promising candidates for mayor. Oakman needs a strong hand, which you surely can provide. Don't expect any financial support from my side. I believe one running for mayor should possess the requisite financial means, but otherwise, you will have my full assistance. Respectfully, Robert Throckmorton.
The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
Yep, people around here sure seem to love their daggers. Letter from EOD. Mr. Pierce, on behalf of our community, I want to express a huge gratitude for everything you do for us. Very few of the stakeholders here show compassion to the Innsmouth descendants, and you are a rare exception. Please accept this dagger as a sign of our friendship and prove that while we maintain this connection, no one from our side will dare to harm you. Yours, Anna Cavendish. That's quite the original gift, if a bit weird, maybe?
They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter. Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
Wouldn't exactly call that one light reading, my guy. My fellow Oakmonters, from this day forward, a new vision will guide our city. From this day forward, it will be Oakmont first. Every decision made on trade, on fishery, on newcomers and Innsmouthers will be made to benefit the people of Oakmont. We must protect the boundaries of our city from both outsiders and the forces of nature. Let's make Oakmont great again. That is neat. I wonder if there's like a little red ball cap hidden around here somewhere. as an Easter egg. Yeah, so I know this is all about this one guy, but obviously I just cannot help but wonder what else is going on in this building.
Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors.
Wait, is he referring to himself, or is there another shootout coming up? I mean, submachine gun or no, I'm still just a tad nervous about just how little ammunition I have. Right, so where are we with clues? Ah, if only our name was Gordon Freeman. Right, so there's the dagger. Check that out already as well.
Emptier than a banker's heart.
Heh. First time I've heard that expression. I'm stealing that.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me.
Wait, Robert? As in Big Robbie T? The plot thickens indeed.
Where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Damn. Where to even start? I want to say this is the last event. So...
Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? Where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now.
No, wait.
Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
I messed up already.
Where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't... where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
Right, so... Guy gets ready for what I can only assume is like a speech of some sorts. While he's out and about, tries to frame me, comes back.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me.
Gets the other guy to help him get rid of the evidence.
Out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
I mean, this bit could fit in anywhere, really. Unless he did the killing first, and then went out.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, get these out of my sight, Robert. Where's my Dane tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves.
Ah, God. I hate this bit already. You know, I am sorely tempted to have a quick look at a walkthrough here, because this is some bullshit. I mean, the first three I could live with, but this is just some arbitrary bullshit that could fit in between any of these phases, really. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Give me a second. And let me look up what needs doing here. Searching the apartment. Right, so apparently first step is Bloody Milton at the front door.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me.
Milton drinks from a bottle in the kitchen. Milton changing clothes near the rack.
Where's my Dane tie?
And then take out the trash
City Hall by now.
with
Voters
bloody
won't meet and
clothes.
greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do I want to go and have another look at the laundry in the basement based on that? Is that gonna unearth anything new because of what we just did?
Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors.
Right, so not really. So, key evidence collected, but again, not all of it. Hang on, this is new. New candidate for mayor. While Milton Pierce may not yet be fully fledged member of the Oakmont legislature, he has already proven his fitness for the role during his election campaign, not only in word, but also in deed. First, Mr. Pierce has prepared and put into operation a new water supply project for Oakmont. He is also actively engaged in greening of the city, planting trees in suburban areas and proposing new park spaces for recreation and community events. Second, his campaign promises seem to have struck a chord with the public. Most notably, Mr. Pierce has advocated for the construction of a wall around Oakmont to prevent the influx of newcomers. Is it just hyperbole, or could Pierce really do it? We'll find out if or when he wins the election. Yeah, gotta love a little bit of satire there. Right, so where does that put us in terms of Mind Palace clues? The bloody clothes in Pierce's house can be used as evidence against him. Still, I'll need something more to accuse him. So, hang on. Depending on just how long ago all of this occurred, Bassett could very well be at City Hall as we speak. Right, so let's say right and a left. I meant the other left. But hey, we'll get there. So the pinky finger seems to be doing a little bit better this morning. So hopefully there'll be less messing around between running and walking pace. Now I just need to stop screwing myself over when it comes to navigation. Right. So that's a left, right, left.
Stop bothering me, newcomer.
Hang on.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends
Me?
who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay. If you wish.
Yeah, I want to kind of hear his explanation.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
Wait, what? That didn't even make sense, guy.
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you be so sure?
Trust me, Oakmoners know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? The absolutely gigantic brass balls on this cocksucker. Yeah, I'm very, very tempted to go with the button dialogue option, but I don't want to risk the whole thing escalating into an actual firefight. So let's just go with no way
How could you
instead.
propose such a thing? Against your own mother, no less. You're a heartless monster. I won't do it.
Don't get emotional, Reed. Go for a walk, breathe the salty air, then picture your execution. Perhaps with some perspective, you'll reconsider.
I doubt it.
Whatever you say, sir. I'll just leave you this bottle and her address anyway. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you.
A bottle of strychnine? God damn, this guy. Enough strychnine to kill an adult human with plenty to spare. I can use it to poison Agatha Pierce if I just put it into some kind of food or drink. Milton Pierce, the murder witness from Van den Berg's manor, told the police I did it. He wants to get rid of his mother to claim his inheritance. If I kill her, he will recant his statement against me. He gave me a bottle of poison to do it and told me not to return to him when I'm done, to avoid us being seen together. Agatha Pierce, Milton's mother, lives on Beacon Street near the corner of... Man, I cannot believe... I refuse to believe the game is forcing you to do this. God damn. Right, so let's try a little bit of a mix and match here. Looking for a newcomer. If Milton Pierce is correct, the man who shot Van den Berg is a newcomer. I learned that he married recently and was forced to commit the crime out of fear for his family. There should be a marriage license somewhere that may help me find him. See, that's looking a lot more reasonable already. Yeah, you know what? Let's go and look for Agatha Pierce and see what she has to say about the whole thing. Northern Old Grove, Beacon Street near the corner of Bullock Street. Northern Old Grove. Wait, hang on. Old Grove? Old Grove. There we are. So that's Bullock and Beacon. Man, I kind of regret not shooting this guy in the face already. But, I bet this is gonna make things a bit more interesting from a storytelling perspective. I guess this must be the place. Ooh, 2 knowledge points even. I should really get into the habit of checking these out a bit more regularly. So, what have we got here? Right, so this is all about traps and grenades and what have you. Reload your revolver faster. I do kind of like the revolver, but not a whole lot of point in reloading faster if you barely have any ammunition to reload it with. Extra damage with the battle rifle, which already packs quite a punch. 20% increase. 2 additional shells in the shotgun. I definitely want me some of that. And then submachine gun accuracy is increased. So then we get both quality and quantity. I'll have me some of that, yes, please. So I'm thinking a first aid kit. So that's nearly full health as a preventive measure. Yeah, how do you even broach a topic like that, though?
Agatha Pierce, I presume? The name's Charles Reed. I'm a PI.
Good day, young man. What's your business?
I just told
I'd
you!
like to discuss. It concerns your son, Milton.
Oh no. What's happened? Is he okay?
I'm afraid this may take some time to explain. Perhaps you have something to, wet my whistle.
Oh, fear not. I keep my cellar stocked for just such occasions. Would you kindly fetch us some Chianti from the cellar? You look more than capable.
Oh wow, so the game is already automatically assuming you want to go ahead and poison her, which is not what I was going for. So let's try and delay that a bit.
Ma'am, that's a most generous offer. So why do I sense a quid pro quo?
Oh, no. Well, I did hear something rustling around, but I'm sure it's nothing you can't handle.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Here are the keys. Pick any bottle, as long as it's Chianti. And don't shy away from the good stuff. It's there to be shared with guests like yourself.
Yeah, let's talk about the matter at hand, shall we?
Milton sent me here to kill you.
Milton? No, it can't be. Please, Mr. Reed, you must have it wrong.
Look, it's the truth. He wanted his inheritance and needed your death to look natural. Poison was his solution.
No! I don't believe you. Please go away. I feel sick. Oh.
Yeah? I can imagine. What have we here? Pistol round. It's like, do I really want to be going through this lady's stuff after what I just told her and what she just offered? Why, yes. Yes, I do. I mean, with ammo being as scarce as it is, the game is really forcing my hand here. Seven alcohol. I was not aware that an alcohol was a measurement, a unit of measurement, I should say, but I'll take it.
The door won't budge.
Wait, hang on, did she not just give us a key? She did mention the cellar, right? I mean, why would all the booze be upstairs? That makes no damn sense. Or did I just lock myself out of that side mission because of what I just told her?
The door won't budge.
Weird. Yeah, a bottle of Chianti from the wine cellar. I refuse to kill Agatha Pierce. Now Milton Pierce won't change his testimony against me. I'm sure we can find figure out a workaround of some kind. And then we can always track down the actual perp. That is most definitely not a wine cellar.
The door won't budge.
Right, so yeah, I don't know if this is a bug or if we just got locked out by design, but either way, it looks a lot like the whole wine cellar thing isn't happening.
I don't understand. What did I do?
Have money, I guess. Right, so do excuse me. City Hall, I'm thinking. Or was it the newspaper? No, it's City Hall. Feeling pretty confident about this one. Right, I don't even want to talk to you anymore. So, what are we looking at? married recently. Forced to commit the crime out of fear for his family. There should be a marriage license somewhere. So, newcomers from after the flood, citizen records, and let's try and match that with the appropriate clue. There we are. Bang! Marriage license hereby certified that Glenn Gordon Byers and Evelyn Catherine Lane, residing at the Revenue House on the corner of Powderhouse Street and Orchard Avenue, Eastern Shells, were united in marriage in accordance with the license issued by the city of Oakland, Massachusetts. Numbered yada 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 yada. So that's Eastern Shells, corner of Powderhouse and Orchard. The Shells, Eastern Shells. There's Orchard and Powderhouse. Booyah! Right on. Come on, guys. Just talk it over, will ya? Gotta be the place.
The door won't.
Chew. Excuse me.
This door will be hard to fix.
A very keen observation. Yes, indeed, sir.
Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, PI. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did you find me?
Are you serious? I'm a private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions. Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family. My sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
You know who's responsible.
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy gave me a gun. Will? Maybe. But I don't know if he was anyone special. That's all I know. I swear.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
Oh, hey, Thanks for joining. Good to have you. Still not sure how to pronounce your name, but I think I recognize it from the characters. Yeah. I seem to remember you watching Agony with me, right? Welcome back. Good to have you once again. So yeah. Why didn't you tell the police? I guess I already know the answer to that, but...
You never thought to report their abduction. Why not get help from the police?
I wanted to call the coppers, I did, but they sent me drunk. I can't. It's still on the table. I've no guts to touch it.
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. And so I don't have to look at it again.
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
Right.
Makes sense.
So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell, yes. So what's your answer?
Well, I mean... It's starting to sound a lot like they've got my balls in a vice here. And given that we just tipped off Agatha, I guess there's really no turning back now, since Milton isn't gonna be altering his testimony. So...
I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed. I'm sorry that I put you in this position, but I will make it right. I promise.
Once again, I'm really liking the writing on this game, in the sense that you can pick your, like, avenue of dialogue, but our main dude here has got, like, a personality of his own and really lets his character and opinions shine through rather than, you know, just sticking with your dialogue options verbatim. So that's a nice touch there.
There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off, at least partially.
Kill Johannes van den Berg or they will die. Obviously.
So, the home of a suffragette, huh? Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of.
Yes. How very, very relevant. So yeah, this guy's being all vague and dodgy about next door. Ooh.
This door will be hard to fix.
How are we supposed to get there, though? Oh wait, my bad.
Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
Ha! Michael's diary. Dear diary, Mom's got a new chic? I'm not 100% on that. Things seem to be pretty serious between them. Well, I hope this one won't make her cry like my father did. Glenn seemed to be a really nice guy. He showed me his collection of stamps and gave me this nice model car. Mom got married again. She looked so beautiful in her wedding dress and happy. A guy in a terrible yellow scarf came here last night. He was asking too many questions about Dad. Funny, I'm already calling him Dad. Anyway, I told him nothing and said to get lost. And today, writing ends. No risk, no story. Yes, indeed.
Joy is really cute here. I wish I could hear her sing.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tad difficult because of reasons. Let's just call them physical limitations. I'll leave it at that. So what was this guy freaking out about so much? I mean, this spade wasn't even the murder weapon that he used.
Crepe silk and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood.
Yep, we do indeed seem to be a common factor there. Right, so it looks like there's an investigative scene waiting for us at the other side of the door, but meanwhile...
Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
Nah, looks like we can't break this down.
Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute.
Right, okay, so...
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Right, so I'm thinking the kid killed his assailant in self-defense. Guy died from the fall, maybe, and they boarded up the scene of the crime. Just spitballing here.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Are you, though? 'Cause... in all honesty, I'm not making a whole lot of sense out of this. So, hang on. These guys came in, blackmailed him into committing the murder, and then apparently his son killed one of the assailants. So I want to say this event occurs before that event. But what's all this about breaking down a door if they already entered through here? No, that's them on their way out. That's them on their way out. So...
open this door or I'll kick it down!
that would be the first sequence. Gave the mom a beating. Kid retaliated.
Don't you dare touch my mom!
And then here's where they exited. Right?
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
A gang broke in and kidnapped
Booyah.
his son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor. And the rest of the assailants left with the hostages.
Ooh, spent a little too much time in the paranormal sleuthing vision mode thingy. Right, so where does it leave us? There's a marriage license that we tracked down earlier. Glenn Byers told me that if I rescue his family from the gang that captured them, he will give himself up to the police. He held onto the gun he used to kill Vanderberg and intends to use it as evidence against himself, which would put us in the clear, so there is that. Several people broke into the house and kidnapped a woman and a young man. The latter tried to fight back, and yada yada yada. The remaining assailants overpowered him but left without saving their comrade. So, there should be a body downstairs, dead or alive.
How do I get into the room beneath us?
Why? The kitchen? It's locked.
So make it unlocked.
Just give me the key.
Fine, fine. Take it.
I'll get going.
Yeah, dude, it's like, help me help you. And also maybe point me towards the correct door next time. But that's on me, really. So yeah. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Which is bullshit. Huh. Can't help but notice the submachine gun. Sounds a little bit wimpy, but hey, it gets the job done.
Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him.
Yeah, that would be our guy.
Congratulations on your wedding, from Sister Peg. That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition.
Wait, so what even happened here? Guy took a fall, got cut up on these crates, then was dragged, or managed to drag himself all the way down here. Damn, I'm starting to like this gun. Not enough gunpowder to make any extra ammunition for it, though. Oi! Much better. Wow, that thing eats ammunition like a crazy son of a bitch. Is that a prosthetic leg? Or just a boot, maybe? Alright. Paranormal time, I'm guessing.
Help me! Somebody! Anybody! Help!
I guess that explains a thing or two. Unenviable fate. Well, that's quite the euphemism. So the kid pushed him down through here, and then from there on out, one of those things dragged him downstairs. Right, let's try and fashion some submachine ammo out of all that. Damn, only 1 or 2 rounds at a time, really? I am officially thoroughly fucked, it would seem. Okay, so the guy got dragged down through here onto this bookshelf. And then what? I can't imagine one of those things go through the trouble of giving him a makeshift burial. So what's going on here, exactly? Wait, no. I'm thinking about this the wrong way around. Guy came crashing through down here. And then got dragged all the way over here. Looks like lockpicking tools.
Let's see what he's got in here.
In the bag of a dead gang member, I found a piece of map for the southern part of Salvation Harbor. One of the houses on Eel Street, north of the intersection with Skipper Road, is marked with a circle. Right on. Still does not solve our ammo problem. But hey. Alright. Let's check up on this guy one last time. And then go kick some names and take asses.
What am I to do now?
Well, we just agreed on that, buddy. It's a rough deal. I get it, but, you know, better you than me, really. So yeah. Salvation Harbor, Eel Street, north of the intersection with Skipper Road. So that's Salvation Harbor, Eel Street, and Skipper Road. Should be right about there. Wait, how is it that I've already visited this place, but there's no quick travel phone booth down here? That's just annoying. Speaking of, where's the closest quick travel point from here anyway? So round the corner and then through here. Right on. Looks like this is about as close as we're gonna get. It's like, what am I even doing? Why am I even thinking about approaching a gang hideout with like 6 rounds of ammunition in total? Something along those lines anyway. Oh well, screw it. There's always the grenades and traps and what have you. And of course there's gonna be no items or containers along the way. Right, so let me go ahead and double check my coordinates. So one of the houses on Eel Street, north of the intersection with... Wait, hang on. Did I just mess that up? No, I seem to be on the right track. And marked with a red circle. Good to know. Still don't like how the game doesn't allow for diagonal running, but it's just a little something I'm gonna have to get used to, I guess. So, red circle, red circle. You okay there, bud? You know, if you're gonna be freaking out, maybe don't be doing it directly under the thousands and thousands of pounds of timber. I'm just saying. But hey, you do you, man. Crazy ass town, I swear. So, right, where were we? That would be a blue circle, as opposed to a red one. That does not even approximate a circle. What am I doing here? So, yeah, looks like we're just gonna need to turn the corner, because it would be north of the intersection with Skipper Road. Ah. There we are. Gang hideout. This is such a bad idea. I guess the good news is, if it is a gang hideout, they're bound to have some ammunition stashed away. Man, am I glad that I chose that shotgun perk, where you get to load 4 shells instead of just 2. Now, before I go up there and make things worse for myself, I just want to make sure I've gathered pretty much all that I can. So, all topped up on traps and grenades and throwables. Both first aid kits and antipsychotics. I'm afraid this is about as good as it's going to get. So, yeah. Hashtag Leroy Jenkins, I guess. Ooh, sweet. Right. I don't know what it is that's going on outside, but let me go ahead and close the backyard door real quick. Give me a second. Just some construction going on outside. Much better. So, yeah. So do I break down this barricade, or what's going on here? Oh damn, that's the guy.
Hi there, Billy. Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Billy, holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes, we'll set them free.
Why did you need the buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs, so you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
Can we resolve this peacefully? Not exactly the kind of mood that I'm in, but, you know, just for the sake of the story.
Billy,
Let's see what
I
happens.
want no trouble for either of us. Byers did what he was asked, so it's time you do your part.
Last time. Move along. I already saved your life once. Consider this number 2. I get attached to people I save. Bit of a weakness. But understand this, Charles. I'd hate to kill you, but if I have to, I will.
You know what? Fuck you, guy.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
Dude, I did not tell you to bring all of your goddamn friends. Yeah, this is not going to end very well, is it? Dude, that was close.
The door won't budge.
Aggrieved by EOD, Barry Morgan, fisherman disturbed by Innsmouthers catching all the fish. Luther Merritt, daughter raped and killed. Guilt of EOD members unproven. Wallace Rose, injured in a fight with Innsmouthers. George Cavendish, name circled in red. Wife joined EOD, bore a child that wasn't his. Kenneth Harvey saw Innsmouthers stealing from him. Delaney Jensen, son disappeared in shells, blames Innsmouthers. I got it, Billy. We'll make sure no one from the expedition gets back to shore. Well, shit, that would include me. And if anyone slips through, I got just the guy to handle it. Goes by the name of Lewis Flynn. Very obedient, will do everything he is told to. Provide him with detailed instructions. Yours, A. Sketchy notes of frequent mothers young, things to be told to Graham of their intellectual abilities similar to those of a 3-year-old child, but will continue to evolve mentally. Will perform simple orders immediately after brought to life. Understanding of complex sentences will come later. Of nutrition, though expendable, they are living beings and require chemicals to sustain optimal level of functioning. Give potassium and cod liver oil, it's good for their tissues. Will ask for sugar, do not give. General care, not to expose to direct sunlight right after birth. Their fibers are not yet firm and may decompose easily. That is some Gremlins bullshit right there. Map and coordinates. A map and accompanying piece of paper was written with coordinates XYZ. Ooh, I can feel another diving sequence coming up. I'm getting excited already. On reviving the long dead, steps to return spirits of the long dead ones to corporeal life. Essential Salts, which is a brilliant song by the band Nile, by the way. They got a lot of these little Lovecraft homages and references going on, but I digress. Essential Salts, copy the formulae from the Borealis Grimoire. Per Adonai invocation should be recited for several hours. Search for exact wording through the works of Peter the Apono. Dies Mias Jesset invocation. Maybe the great invocation of Agrippa? Yinash Yog-Sothoth invocation. Written in different handwriting. Yinash Yog-Sothoth he legap through that. Or something along those lines. Anyway, combine together and present to Hale crossed out. Just give him the books and hints. Let him find everything on his own. Oh man, these guys are like up to their elbow in some weird occult, esoteric summoning business. Can't carry any more, can't carry any more. Let's go ahead and try and make a bit more inventory space. Right, so why does that clue still have a little compass icon circle thingy going on? Because I already tracked down the guy. So what's going on here? Well, I guess it's Mind Palace time. So let's try match. The killer was blackmailed with repentant sinner. Byers is devastated about what he did. He repentant and feels remorse. So I guess this is where we get to pass judgment on the guy. Nice guy or not, Byers killed a man and must face the consequences for what he did, which he already pretty much offered to do so anyway. Versus victim, not a villain. Byers is just a poor victim who was forced to commit a crime against his will. Now, I'm a firm believer in personal responsibility and all that, but I mean, they kept the guy's family hostage, for Christ's sake. And he's prepared to make it up to me, even. So, yeah, let's go with that. What else is there? Byers and I look alike. I don't have any proof of my innocence, but he's willing to attest to that, right? Okay, so no match there. How about the killer was blackmailed and Byers and I look alike? Ah, right. So, all-round jerk. Milton Pierce knows I did not murder Johannes van den Berg, but for some reason he is setting me up. And then also, Pierce really believes he saw me at the crime scene. He mistook Glenn Byers' face with my own. No, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy in every which way and or flavor available. Yes, please. And then these 3 remaining bits I can't quite piece together. So what now? I've got a torn bit of map leading me to a place where I'm already at. And the only other clue that's still got like an active icon thingy going on is the whole marriage license business, which I want to say is like 5 steps behind already. So this is just getting weird all around. You know what? I can actually hear quite a lot of construction noise going on in the background, and I'm not quite sure how much of that bleeds into my mic. So if that's been a nuisance for anyone watching so far, I do apologize. You know what, just to err on the side of caution, let's call it quits for now. Hopefully pick up again sometime later on today. Knock on wood. Either way, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll catch you next time. Take care, and bye for now.